The following content is not meant for children. Hello, and welcome back. I am Maester Aelix, and this is Hardspace Shipbreaker. We're right back where we left off here in the habitation module, but this time we have completed the certification. We are now rank 6, and I'm very excited. We have a bunch of LT because off camera I did do one more ship just to get those last like 500,000 credits, and I got a little bit more. And unfortunately lost a clone, but that was just me being dumb, because it was, you know, this isn't recorded, it doesn't matter, duh. Alright, so, first things first, we're going to do a little bit of equipment upgrading and repair. Yes, please. And yes, please. Alright, others are pretty good. So, now that we are rank 6, is there anything in particular we want to do? Oh yes, we can purchase our helmet. And it'll take up most of our LT, but you know what? Now, we don't have to rent our helmet anymore. And that, albeit a small cost, will definitely be felt. So, let's see. Ship grade. Oh, now it's rank 7. So, yes. Now we can get ourselves to some geckos. Right? Yes! Right now. Tab. Now we're going to the much larger, much more interesting, and much more lucrative geckos. So, let's see. They're all owned by them. This is the most valuable one, so let's do that. Oh, I am so excited. Whoo boy. And, looking from the outside, from the landing bay, when we get to the Master Jack, yeah, you can see this boy thick and a lot closer. This thing is huge. So, first things first, any antennas or anything else that is on the exterior that I need to worry about most immediately? No. Okay, so, unlike the last one, the airlock on these is on top, so we're going to activate the airlock.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
And this one actually has an active force field, which is awesome. Alright. We are currently unpressurized. That's good. Ooh. Hello, data drive. Yoink. Thank you. Alrighty. So I want to keep this unpressurized. Alright, so over here is the cockpit area. And that's always a challenge, but let's just open it up. Good. Alright, we have a little storage area. Any oxygen bottles? Ooh, yes. Lovely. Alright. We're going to hold our hand here just in case. Nope, okay, it was depressurized in here. Look at all these terminals. Yes! Alright. Hold on to the wall so we don't get blown away.
Air pressure level decreasing.
There we go. Something banged around in there and I think blew out. Hold on. Objects. Doobly deep doop. Nope. Okay. Yay, scanner. Alright. Cockpit area. Depressurized. Lovely. Oh yeah, we'll get you. Let's see. Go around this storage area. Yep.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Now, high pressure being blown out. That is oxygen. We'll wait on that just a little bit. Hello, large crates. Hello, room full of expensive chairs. I love it. All right. And now this is part of the cooling system. We'll get to that eventually.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Wait a second. You. Data drive. Yoink. Thank you. Hey, I already got one of the work orders done. Sweet. Got some more computer terminals, and that's the huge fusion reactor. We'll be getting to that. Oh, yes, we will. Give it a minute. Alright. Alright, and now Oh, look at it. There's a huge amount of stuff between ship and skin. And there's these engines and their fuel and all sorts of wonderful... Oh, yeah. Got the danger music. Okay. So one thing I want to do first... swing around here. Yep, thruster controls. We're going to use one of our utility keys and just kill the fuel system. Now, one thing you got to be aware of is when you do stuff like this, if you turn off the fuel system and the coolant system, that will automatically trigger the core into meltdown. So, if you're going to turn off the fuel system, keep coolant running. If you're going to keep the coolant system, keep fuel running. But since I want to get these engines and such out of here, I'm absolutely going to cut the fuel lines, but not the coolant lines. So, let's get some nacelles and start making some money. What do you say? I say yes. Money sounds great, considering I was $1 billion in debt, which is, oh god, just saying it churns my stomach. Alright, so... Scooching Z down. The buttons, come on, there we go. Now, you know this is a coolant pipe that is active because of the blue lighting. Lights on, pipe active. Lights off, pipe inactive. So I don't need to worry about these other switches. This is basically detached. Or... it is now safe to detach, and I'm going to do so by nuking these purple things. And... yeah. Okay. And... yeah. Thank you. So now these thrusters are out of the way. I'm going to go to the back of the ship again. Okay. Excuse me, I'd like to leave now. Alright, thank you. Just gonna nudge you again. We also want to do this relatively quickly, because if these are left to drift too long, they tend to fall into the furnace, and we don't want that. What the? Ah, where'd you go? There you are. Oh. Bye! Have a nice day! Okay. Oh, this ship is going to take a few episodes to get through because it is so incredibly huge.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Ugh. Did I? I did not. Alright. Let's just get you dealt with sooner rather than later. Oh, you're in the going to furnace. No. Okay. We're going to use our natural sway to our advantage. Bye! Oh, right, and I did detach another of those nacelles, and I do not want to let it free float too long, as it was, like I said, is prone to falling into the furnace. I do not want to lose said thing. Alright. Doop. Up. We'll get the other nacelles in a little bit.
Oxygen reserves are low.
Oxygen reserves low. Well, I can do that for free now.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Just gonna go back into the ship. Probably should have just gone in through the nacelle holes now that I think about it, but... okay, come on. In. Curl around. Nope. There it is. There's one. Thank you.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
And you know what? Top off my fuel while I'm here. No big deal. NBD. Alright, so we'll just go back out this way. Doobly-doop, beep. More Nova fuel. Lots of Nova fuel. Alright. Alrighty, come on. And since we're here, might as well get those upper nacelles while we're at it. Alright, or at least one of them. Trust me, we'll be coming back here often enough. Alright. Come on, grappler. So... you need to go... there, please. Bye! Yeah, a little scary. A little scary. Not like bird scary, but still scary. There we go. Look at you.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Up, 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 up. Over. Come on now. There we go. There. The Bremelin fields or whatever it is, they will push that into the processor in time. Alright.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
See? She agrees with me. This third one's always kind of a challenge, because you gotta go up. But you have your pick of the litter, so... looks like a good trajectory to me. Okay. And since we've detached these, pulling them out is relatively easy. There we go. Yank to there. Bye. And these being larger class thrusters, they will be worth even more money.
Got 5 minutes left of this shift before they turn the lights out on you.
Thanks.
Get a pattern. Weaver out.
Thanks, Weaver. Good to know. Alright, get this guy over there. Oh, I think I... oh no, we're good.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Let's see. Class 2 reactor, that's a big one. Power generator, one of those. 22 electrical, 8 storage, a ton of nanocarbon, and a ton of metal. Alright. Well, now that we're in here, hey, let's get this last... not set the Nova fuel on fire. Get this last nacelle out. Okay. Nudge. Squinch. There we go. Squeeze our way out. Lovely. You. Back there should be just fine, hopefully. It's a little tight compared to your friend, but I'm pretty sure that we can get you fairly vertical and stack you quite nicely. Let's just make sure. Yay. Alright.
Salvage secured.
So now what's left in the last 3 minutes is basically prep for next shift. I'm going to start taking this back end apart. It is the primary thing keeping us from getting the reactor out. Just, you know what? Next big goal. I should have just vaporized those. Anyway. Okay. Complete there. That's part of the pipe structure. We'll worry about that in a bit. Down here. There we go. I see you're starting to see some, I think I saw some daylight peeking through. So, starting to do good. Alright, that is further back than necessary to get these back panels
Your oxygen
off the
reserves
way.
are low. Note that excess carbon dioxide can cause damage to Link's equipment.
Well, that's not a problem. I've got oxygen bottles like right here. Alright, come on, Get in there. There we go. No, 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 too far overshot. Give me some air, please. Thank you.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
And yeah, needless to say, if you're trying to save money, getting the oxygen bottles yourself is, well, it was, you know, not necessarily good to totally refill at the last 2 minutes. It's still better than paying for it. You know, free oxygen.
There she is, the reactor. That's your meal ticket right there, Cutter. Alright, this one's pretty easy. She should just slide out of her coolant casing with a good yank on your grapple. But before you do that, it's always a good idea to clear a path for her straight to the barge, because once you pull it, she starts melting down. And when it comes to reactors, you never know how many ticks you got till she goes boom.
Dang it, I did not want to destroy that waste reactor. Ah. Oh. Okay, well, that's annoying. Very, very annoying. Okay. So one of the cool things about the ship generation in this game that I only recently learned myself is if, for some reason, things work out and the airlock it only chooses to generate one airlock, you get this really great waste disposal unit, which is worth pretty good money, but there's kind of a handy dandy trick to it, and let's see if I can get this out in the last few seconds. Doubt it. Nope. 3, 2, 1. We'll get it on to the next shift. So 1.7 for doing very little. I like that. Those thrusters. Look at that. Lovely. So I destroyed a bottle, a fuel pipe, and a waste disposal unit. I did not mean to do that. Alright, well, oh well. Still, now we pay slightly less because we don't have to rent the helmet. Working on our stuff here. Quick look at our equipment. Everything seems to be in decent working order. Don't have a whole lot of tokens, so let's just go back. Alright. Now, as you can see, if you're looking carefully, that back end is already starting to tilt and warp and be pulled upon by other forces, and that's wonderful. Alright, so I have a small trick for my friends who have trouble getting these parts, you know, this huge chunk of back end to maneuver properly to a processor. So there's 2. We'll do 1. First off, let's get this into the furnace. Yay. Alright.
Deposit accepted.
So you see, okay, where you want to do is that fin, you want to kick that out to the divider so it swings out in the correct direction to make it, you know, not so clip against the, or clip not so much against the ship itself. That way we have, you know, proper angling. And now that it has some momentum on its own, we can pull that up to here, and then this little cornery bit down to here. And that should just slide it past the furnace to get it all into the processor. And that is a great deal of stuff. And it's moving slow enough that we can do things like, hey, see that fuel? We need to get that into the barge. So we're going to just carefully swing that down to about... There we go. We're going to go up.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits
we go.
transferred.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, see now we got to watch our tethers. Make sure they keep working or else it's just going to fall into the furnace. And while we would salvage a lot of the metal that is that superstructure, we don't want that. We want that huge... We want all of that into the, what's it? Words I fail. Furnace! Thank you. Wow. Oh, no. No. Alright, well. The furnace. She has eaten it. There is nothing that can be done. So we have a different method to try to assure that. Okay. This, we just yank this back to the wall.
Incinerated. Penalty has been applied.
So you just go straight back. You still have a nacelle on you, don't you? No? No, okay. Oh no, I did get both nacelles. Alright. And so that'll pull straight back. And we definitely want to pull straight back on this middle one because it is in the middle. It is especially difficult to get to where we need it to go. There and there.
Caution. Tether supplies are low.
I'm aware. We will work on that in the future. Alright, so get some of this superstructure out the way. Nope, 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 nope. Get over here. Come on. Pull me. Pull to me. There we go. Alright. Now you see these back panels have now given themselves a much wider berth.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Alright, and you can now more successfully get this and all this stuff out of the way. So one thing we want to do is start clearing the path for the reactor to come out, and that is going to involve getting this big chunk of superstructure out the way. Alright. You. Processor, please. Bye. No. Don't go into the furnace. Thank you. Alright. So, the fuel pipes can go. The coolant pipe must stay. Fortunately, coolant
Valuable
pipes
object processed. Credits awarded.
are largely light. There we go. Is this movable? Yes, it is. Lovely. There have been some builds of the game where just taking out that central one is not enough for the fuel pipes. Come on, buddy. I know you're hooked on something, but we really gotta work together on this one. Yeah, you are big and funky. Yeah, okay. But you are also very light and should be able to very easily fling into there. There we go.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Beautiful. While we're here, we're gonna get that fuel to the barge. Kind of thread the needle just a little bit. And boop. Yay, boops. Okay.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Alright, so since the furnace is sucking on this thing, we're going to try to bring it in here. Higher up. Goes higher up. We're just trying to shoot for the furthest towards the mouth to get it as far from the actual furnace as we can get. Alright. Well, that's going. Yank these fuel pipes out the way. Big boop. Come on. Come on. You can do it. There you go. I knew I could believe in you. This one.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Warning. Tethers depleted.
Okay. Now there's no tether packs inside of these things, so a combination of need oxygen and tethers means I'll go to the Master Jack. Come on. Come on, buddy. Down we go. There we go. Ow.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000. Thank you for your
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
While we're here, we'll grab a repair kit.
Have a nice day.
Alright, cool. Close that down. Will you please go to the processor? It was at this moment Aelix knew his game had crashed.